What's up, guys? It's your boy Luke from Luke's Garage Gym, bringing you guys a brand new video. Today's video, I'm going to review the G5 Mikolo Fitness cable tower. Could this be a right fit for you guys in your home gym? Let's see and find out. Hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys, so today we are reviewing something from Mikolo Fitness again. So I've done one of their old power rack budget videos a long time ago. Then recently I've done their lateral raise attachment, and I'm going to be doing their leg extension, leg curl attachment, which are rack mounted. So when we were talking about what other equipment I'd be interested in reviewing for you guys to see if you would want to use your hard-earned money to buy something like this. So I was like, okay, I'm interested in something like this because cable work is a huge part of my training. And something like this would be utilized all the time in my garage gym. And I really like that it really is a space-saving design. I'm really trying to make a lot of videos more on the channel that are not requiring a lot of space, because I know going back to my very first gym, it was in a one-car bay garage. So I'd be looking into something like this to get my home gym gains, baby. So let's first just do some quick specs of the piece, and then we'll dive into the pros and cons of it. If I think, is it even close to bells of steel? You might see in the thumbnail. Is it? We'll talk soon, and I'll give you my comparisons and my thoughts. So first of all, just the specs of this, guys. This is 83.9 inches tall. And then the depth of the machine, guys, it's a little over 30 inches. And then if you look at the depth with just the foot plate, it's about 28.4 inches. I'll have all this on the side for you guys. And the whole size is 0.7, and then the whole spacing is about 2 inches per space. And then what I really like about this, guys, is the amount of adjustments. There's only over 30 adjustments, about 33 adjustments on this trolley here, which is a pop pin trolley, which you can hear. I don't know if that mic picks it up. It's like a little bit of a scratch, which rest in peace to the beautiful black powder coats finish on this 12 gauge steel, by the way. Whoa, 12 gauge steel. Mikolo Fitness, you're steering away from 14 gauge steel. Now, I'll tell you right now, I've been really getting fancy because the reviewers out there really like using those fancy tools. I had my fancy tool. It would not fit in this pole right here because it was too wide. So I'm just going to go based off of feel. Go right here to my Vesta rack. And just by feeling the inside, it's pretty freaking close, because this is 11 gauge steel, 3x3 tubing, and this is about 2 1/3 by 2 1/3 tubing. And I would say it's definitely thicker than 14 gauge steel. I will give them that. Now, this only comes with one upright, whereas like the bells of steel one, they give you the option to get a second upright in the back to just add more versatility and durability to the structure of the machine. What this comes with, guys, is you get a 210-pound weight stack. And stick around, because I want to tell you something that freaking irks me about that cable stack and what the heck they were doing designing this. Because I'm just like, when I put this together, I was like, me and my buddy, I'm like, bro, what is going on here? So stick around. So the trolley can go, again, I just want to mention that again, can go all the way down to about 10 inches off the ground to about over 70 on the top here. So the height issue is pretty nice because you're able to, if you want to do a lat pull down, I'm 6 foot, so I'm probably still, and I'll show all these movements later, still have to lean back a little bit to do the movements. But I like there's a variety of adjustments that this upright has to offer with this machine. So some other features too is you need to bolt this into the wall. If you don't, you're going to just pull, and as you get heavier, it's going to tip over and rest in peace. So make sure you bolt this into the wall. Now, here's the thing. Your boy had to go to Ace Hardware and go get the bolts to bolt it in the wall. The company didn't provide it. So I'm like, interesting. I'm like, wouldn't you want to have that a part of your hardware? Because it needs to be bolted in the wall. So I had to go buy my own bolts, which was like, okay. I mean, am I being bougie? Let me know in the comments. But I'm like, you would think if you're going to be spending, again, their price is at $8.99, you would think you would provide that with it. But hey, it was only 2 bolts. It was like $5, but still, it's like, just put that in there. It's not hard. So you get is across here is you get nylon pulleys. So nylon pulleys, to keep it short and concise and to the point, is a way to cut costs. Now, the thing about Mikolo Fitness is they have incorporated aluminum pulleys in a lot of their newer machines, especially some of their, Smith machine all-in-ones that I've seen is like their tank. And I'm pretty sure one of these cable towers has aluminum pulleys too. So I feel like they're doing that to cut costs. If you're trying to compete with the big dogs, just add aluminum pulleys, man. It's not going to be, it can't be that crazy of a cost. And a lot of these brands like Rit Fit were able to get aluminum pulleys incorporated into their systems and still be able to cut costs. So I think that's something these brands should look into, because I tell you what, it just makes a big difference in just the experience doing the movements with these cables with aluminum pulleys. All right, so let's talk about their steel plated weight stack. So again, this is, these are rock solid. This isn't the weird, like some of these brands have, like, I noticed, is it like a plastic cover and then there's like sand in it? But they actually have like steel plates here, so kudos to them. Let's talk about how you adjust this. And you tell me what you think. So if you notice this, guys, so they got their magnetic pin. I'm gonna pin 60. Awesome. I'm gonna pin 90. I wonder if you can notice what's going on here. And then I'm gonna try to pin 13, so 130. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Oh, my bad. This is in the way. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you what, I've never seen a design where you cannot pin it in the front, because this cable and this chain is literally in the way. So you have to, if you're gonna go past 100, you have to pin on the backside. And thank God I can see where the pin is, or you can't use it. I'm not sure when they designed this, they just didn't, no one tried to go heavier than 100 pounds. So they're like, oh, this is fine. But like, I don't understand that. So that's something they got to fix, man. They got to fix it, because you are supposed to pin in the front of a stack. It's common sense. It's any machine I've ever seen in home gym commercial gyms. All right, so let's talk accessories you get with this machine. So it did come with this little adapter here to where you can adapt this from, this is 2-to-1 to, you put this together here to 1-to-1. So my guy Kaizen DIY has his own. You guys should check out to support the home gym creators. If you're thinking this like, this is kind of junk, support him, because I love helping the home gym community out. So I'm interested in picking one of those up. But it does come with that to connect the cables, so you're able to get that 1-to-1 for your heavier pulling movements. Like a lat pull down or a seated row, which it's nice to see that. Something else you guys will get with the machine is you get your tricep rope, which is just your standard, tricep rope you see all the time in all gyms. You also get these handles. These handles have different clips on it, so you're able to do different movements. You could probably do a chest fly, which I'll show you guys some movements after this clip that you get. And you also get is this lat pull down bar, so you're able to do lat pull downs. That again, it comes with the machine, guys. A lot of you guys like live testing just to see and might give my honest feedback as I'm going. So if you like more B-roll, let me know in the comments and I'll add more in the next video. So again, I'm just gonna utilize the free things you get when you buy the machine. So I have this pinned at 90 pounds. Again, 2-to-1 ratio, so it's only 45 pounds. Now, how does it feel? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, it feels pretty freaking good, dude. It's pretty smooth. Now, I did get some silicone spray on Amazon to spray around the pulley wheels and spray on the guide rods, because that's something you really got to make sure you buy and do when you get new machines. Is it can be real stiff, and you want to be able to make sure that the stainless steel the steel plates are smoothly guided. So incorporating that spray, guys, will make a huge difference in your experience doing your cable work. So that felt pretty good. Now, if we were to take this off, and we're gonna clip these handles. So again, they have Looks like they have 1, 2, 3, 4 different sets for their handles here, so you can clip it. Let's just do, I'm gonna clip this on, and I'm just gonna do a curl. So again, over 70 in height for the trolley at the top, and we're gonna drop this down to do 10, and we're just gonna keep it, we're gonna go to 60, and let's do, is just, how does it feel with a one arm curl? So again, 60, 30 pounds. Wow. Actually pretty freaking heavy, dude. Feels really good. And again, as an English teacher, that was 70 pounds. And here's the thing. I can't freaking see where I'm at. I'm not going to count it. So I thought it was 60 because I'm pinning on the backside. It actually was 70. So your boy hit 35 pounds. The experience still felt pretty freaking good, dude. All right, guys, it's not a party unless we clip it from the back and put 210 and use our adapter to make it a 1-to-1 and pull 210 pounds. And let's see what this bad boy can do. So obviously, drilling this into the study of your wall with those 2 bolts is going to make it to where it feels very stable. Again, you have your foot plate here. They have this diamond plated. It's in the fixed position here. You cannot move it at all. Just keep that in mind. So it's going to be where it is, and you cannot do anything about that. So again, I have it at its lowest setting. I've got 210, and let's see how it feels. Let's do 2 more. Tell you what. I might have some criticisms about certain things about this machine, but there is no doubt that felt really good. Now you might see the little, it's like the little pad kind of came off from the guy rod and it pushed down. I feel like that happens sometimes, almost like it sticks to the bottom of the stack. Honestly though, it felt good. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel safe. I'm not gonna lie, I feel safe using this. It's just a few things that, again, we'll just cover one more time that I think can be improved about this machine. All right, so let's talk about my final thoughts on the G5 Mikolo Fitness cable tower. So, does it compete with Bells of Steel? No, it doesn't. So, here's my thing. You know, it's sold out right now if you guys did not know that. But I do think there can be a lot of value to this. If first of all, you gotta fix the issue here with the pin. You gotta be able to pin this thing in the front. That's just how any machine works. You gotta fix that. I wouldn't sell a single one of these until that is fixed. That's just a must. But overall, honestly, it's constructed pretty freaking nice, dude. It's 12 gauge steel, you know, bolted into the wall. It's not going anywhere. Using a full stack, it felt really good. Now, aluminum pulleys, it's just a staple, man. Any company, budget or not, finds a way to incorporate that without having to add an extra cost is a huge win. But do I think this thing is complete junk? No, I don't. I'm honestly going to use it a lot because I do think it's pretty decent for what it has to do. Just things that always, I feel like with certain machines, budget companies, there's ways to fix things to make it even better. So hopefully they listen to the feedback because, again, I think there is something they're doing right here and trying to keep it more in their budget range, and don't try to compete with Bells of Steel because they're in a different ball game. Keep it just stay in your lane with your budget pricing, and I think there will be a lot of sales of this once it comes back in stock. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this G5 from Mikolo Fitness. Can't wait to bring you guys content soon. Dude, I got a lot of freaking sweet stuff for you guys. I'm pumping out content. Love all you guys. Your support is making me so happy to be doing what I'm doing, and cannot wait to bring you guys more videos soon on Luke's Garage Gym. This is Luke from Luke's Garage Gym.